These are pomegranate peels. We get some pomegranates. They've been soaking in water since last night, just cold water. And you can already see that the water's coloured. And that is actually a dye. It contains tannin. And this tannin in there is what makes tobacco and tea stain your teeth yellowy. And this has also got tannin. It's partly why the colour's coming from. You can cook it as well. Gentle heat on the stove for an hour or so to intensify the colour. So you can use this to dye wool, to dye silk. It will even dye cotton. You can use it as paint, obviously like an ink, watercolour paint. And you can make it go black. I'll show you that. Here we are. That is also pomegranate. That's cooked for and soaked for a lot longer than the other one. It's in here. You dip a bit on paper. It looks really dark. There we go. That's the colour right now. Now, how do I make that black? I'm going to add iron sulfate. This is our iron sulfate. That's from a gardening stores. You don't want to add lots of it. A tiny bit will, there's only hardly any in there as well. A tiny bit will change the colour. And because it's quite acidic, it can eat into the paper or fabric if you have too much. Let's see what's happened there. See? Yeah, that is with some of the iron sulfate in. Let's put a bit more. You might want to grind it, or you can heat it a bit as well, helps it dissolve. On him. There we go. Interesting. Doesn't seem to have gone any darker. Now that mix of stuff I've got in here is actually not pure pomegranate. It's contaminated with a bit of leftover cochineal. This is the pure. See, my brush has just got some left in it. I'm going to add a bit of iron directly into that, mix what happens. That's the iron added directly onto it. And that, although you can't, it doesn't show very well in here on the camera, it's making it all look very brownish, but that's actually, these are actually darkening now. They're actually going a bit more black looking. Yeah, so pomegranate plus iron sulfate gives you a black. Basically, anything which has got tannin will react with iron sulfate and give you a black. For example, tea, or other, like for example, eucalyptus has got lots of tannin in it. Sumac has got lots of tannin in it. Sumac's a herb. This is a ground sumac. That's got tannin. It will give you a different type of black. Just Google plants bark with tannin. Don't eat it, don't drink it, don't lick your fingers. Yes, it's still getting darker. And have fun.